Kanye West is arguably one of the greatest rappers to ever grace the scene, and that's why it's so hard to see him start to fall from greatness. It has been no secret that Kanye has had to deal with a plethora of mental health problems throughout the years. In the last 5 years, we have seen Kanye in and out of the news cycle for saying or doing very controversial things. On October 8th, he tweeted, "DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your agenda." Almost immediately, the internet erupted with speculation on what he meant by this statement. It is widely believed that Ye was referring to a conspiracy theory as old as time that states Jewish people run Hollywood and they rule with an iron fist. Many of Kanye's business partnerships quickly dismantled themselves after the tweet, with brands like Gap, Adidas, and Balenciaga all dropping him within the same week. About a week after that fateful tweet, Kanye appeared in an interview with Chris Cuomo where he said, "This is not hate speech, this is the truth." He also appeared in an interview with Piers Morgan where he expressed remorse for the tweet and stated, "I fought fire with fire, hurt people, and I was hurt." Even though he somewhat apologized for his words, the damage had been done. He had been dropped from countless business dealings and even from 2 talent agencies. If Kanye is still one of your favorite artists, don't forget to subscribe. Even after all the backlash, Kanye did not stop and announced his candidacy for the 2024 presidential election and asked Donald Trump if they could meet and have a conversation. What happened behind those closed doors was unknown until Trump made a post on Truth Social stating, "Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, was asking me for advice concerning some of his difficulties, in particular having to do with his business. We also discussed, to a lesser extent, politics, where I told him he should definitely not run for president. Any voters you may have should vote for Trump. Anyway, we got along great. He expressed no anti-Semitism, and I appreciated all of the nice things he said about me on Tucker Carlson. Why wouldn't I agree to meet?" In a later post, Trump expressed that Kanye had no chance of winning the presidency and conveyed to him that it would be a total waste of his time. Even still, if we look back at the presidential race in 2016, Kanye was a candidate who was legitimately running and hosting rallies. Although those rallies were more so just public places where Kanye could break down while wearing a MAGA hat, he still gained a lot of support, but he had also gained a lot of disdain from the vast majority of the public. Despite all the hate he got, he still continued his campaign, and that should be of no surprise. Kanye's fanbase is so incredibly loyal that they will drown out comment sections and flood the trending page on Twitter at a moment's notice. A perfect example of this is when Ye and Kim Kardashian split for good and she started to date Pete Davidson. As soon as the relationship began to receive media attention, Kanye started to refer to Pete as Skeet in all of his social media postings, and his fans followed suit. He also accused Pete of destroying his family from the inside out and also leveled some physical threats against him that were quickly retracted. Kanye even went as far as posting screenshots of private conversations between himself and Kim. He posted a text from Kim on Instagram where she told him, "You are creating a dangerous and scary environment, and someone will hurt Pete, and this will all be your fault." He captioned the post, "Upon my wife's request, please nobody do anything physical to Skeet. I'm going to handle the situation myself." Pete later responded in a text to Kanye where he said, "I have your back even though you treat me like shit because I want everything to be smooth. But if you continue to press me like you have for the past 6 months, I'm gonna stop being nice." Pete ultimately showed remorse to Kanye, as it was clear to him and everyone else in the world that Ye wasn't handling the situation all too well. Eventually, Kanye was suspended from Instagram indefinitely for violating their bullying guidelines. While the ban was fair on Instagram's part, many fans were outraged that they could no longer frequent one of their favorite artists' accounts. This then brought back to light the debate of men's mental health. The rapper has come out and said that he has to deal with a bipolar disorder on a daily basis, which can easily explain a lot of his actions. With that in mind, it is clear that while Kanye has tried to get help for his mental state, nothing has really changed. Every time he's in the news, it's for a bad thing he said or did, and so it gets milked for a couple weeks, and it's brushed under the rug. Granted, this doesn't only happen with Kanye, that's just how the news cycle works. So it begs the question, when will Kanye be canceled for good? The answer to that is hopefully never, but that's a wishful way of thinking. Never before have we seen such action be taken against the rapper. His businesses are crumbling, his romantic relationships are non-existent, and his fanbase is running out of ways to defend him. How do you feel about the situation? Make sure to leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching.